you are new to this channel, please don't forget to like, to subscribe, and to click that bell button. And if you have comments or suggestions or recipes that you want me to make for you, please comment below. You know what? I'm actually very excited for today's episode. Actually, mas excited ako sa tikiman portion. I'll be making two of my guilty pleasures. I'll be making both para wala na lang magselos, di ba? So, this recipe is something that is crusty, buttery, and flaky with a sweet, gooey filling inside. So I'm pretty sure you guys already have an idea what I'm talking about. And yes, it is the apple pie and peach mango pie. You know, these two fruity pies are actually so easy to combine. Drive-thru ka lang, meron ka na nito, di ba? But I would like to believe that my version is healthier because one, I use less sugar, and second, there is no deep frying involved. Believe me, I tried it. Nako, hindi ko kaya kumain ng deep fried. So, when I also say that it's so easy to make, you don't have to make the crust from scratch. Because if you've seen my previous post, I've actually already shared with you my pie dough hack. I've discovered this puff pastry, frozen puff pastry in the grocery store. Just like this one. So no need to make this from scratch, right? Don't you just love me? Diba? Alright, so guys, I will be teaching you two fruity pies. To make our apple pie, all we will need, of course, are 2 cups of apples, cored and diced into small pieces. We will also be needing some sugar, water, cornstarch, and some cinnamon. Ganun lang kakonte, diba? And to make our peach mango pie, of course, we will be needing peaches, mangoes, and again, the sugar, and the cinnamon, and the cornstarch, and the water. And do not forget our puff pastry. You know, when my team was asking me how long we'll be making this, sabi ko, nako, in 30 minutes we'll be done. Because this is really so easy to prepare and so easy to make. Okay? So first, we're gonna do our apple pie. We are gonna start with some butter. Now, again, what I always tell everybody, you always have to choose the best ingredients para the best din yung lalabas sa lasa sa'yo, di ba? So, in low flame, I am gonna start melting my butter. Okay? So, once the butter is melted, now we don't want to burn our butter. So, kailangan talaga low flame lang tayo, ha? Okay, so let's just melt our butter. And then I'm gonna start adding in my apples. Alright? So, we got our apples there. Okay. And then we just mix this together, making sure that your apples are covered with butter. Okay. Now, you also have to be careful of not overcooking your apples because, again, like what my director said, ayaw daw niya yung parang mashed potato na yung apples natin. We still want that crunch, right? When we eat our apple pie. Okay, so, and after that, so maybe I'll be mixing this for about a minute. Okay, so okay, let's put our flame on medium. Okay. May tumalsik na apple. It's alive! Okay, so we just... Naaching ako. Sorry guys, you know what? I'm actually sick today, but nothing will stop me from, you know, making a recipe for you. Diba? Ganun ko kayo ka-love. So talagang kahit may sakit, luto lang tayo. Sa bagay, ganyan naman tayo at home, di ba? Kahit may sakit ka, you really still have to cook for your family. Okay, so we have our apples in here, our butter in here. Now, it is time to add our sugar. Okay? Got our sugar in there. So, di ba, at least when you make your own apple pie, you actually know the ingredients that you put into it. Right? So, at least you know na walang preservatives, right? You're using the fresh apples or the best ingredients. Okay, so there. Your sugar is in there now. And, of course, we are going to add our cinnamon. Drop that in. Mix it again. So easy. Now, if you love cinnamon, you can always add a little bit more. And when you taste this, if you think it still needs more sugar, go ahead and add some more. Because you know, diba, there are some apples that are already sweet and there are some also na medyo maasim pa. So you kind of adjust the recipe according to your taste. Okay, so we got our apples in there, our cinnamon and sugars in there. Now, I have some water here and cornstarch. We are gonna make a slurry. Because diba the apple pie, it's like malapot, right? So we are gonna help this para lumapot siya. Ito lang. And then we pour it in. That's it. And then slowly, you will see na lumalapot na yung sauce ng apple pie filling natin. Okay, so if you'll notice, our apples are tender but not mushy. Now it's time to take it off the heat. So we have again another pan and we are gonna start off with butter. So same process. So we're gonna melt our butter. Okay, make sure not to burn it. Because of course, we don't like naman yung burnt butter flavor. And then your peach and mango will turn brown. You don't like that, diba? Okay, so this is taking quite some time to melt. Okay. So who among you guys love apple pie and peach mango pie? Ako, I love both, diba?
Yes.
Oh, sarap yan eh. But sometimes I really feel guilty eating it because I know deep fried siya, diba? But of course, once in a while, wala namang problema to eat it, diba? But if you have the time to make it at home, why not make it at home? I've already actually given you a hack on how to make your pie na wala masyadong effort. Pupunta lang kayo sa grocery. It's beside the siomai, the frozen berries, and lang yun lang. Okay, so I got my butter melted here, and we're gonna start adding our peaches and mangoes. So with the apple pie, I used 2 cups. So this one cup of mango and 1 cup of peaches. So we add our mango in. And then we also add in our peaches. Okay, there you go. You know, this is a perfect way to make baon for your children. Or if you have guests coming in, diba, parang you can make this in advance, pop it into your freezer, and every time there's a visitor, oven nyo lang and you have freshly baked fruit pocket pies. O, diba? Napakadali lang. Okay. So, same process. I am gonna start adding my sugar. Okay. So, simot. Mix it together. And of course, now, it's also up to you if you want to add cinnamon or vanilla extract. So, I guess I will add both. Pwede naman yun eh, diba? So I added some cinnamon and then just a small drop of vanilla. I'll add a little bit more. There you go. You can experiment on this. Kasi napakasimple lang naman. Diba? Okay, so make it. So mix it well together. And then I have here again my water and my cornstarch. We make a slurry para maging malapot siya. Mix it well. Make sure everything. There you go. Do you guys smell it? Wala kasi ako naamoy eh. But definitely mabango to because tinry ko to the other day. Wala pa akong sakit doon. Alright, so that's it. What I'm gonna do is gonna put this out of my flame. I have to let this cool. Now, while you're letting your fruit pie fillings cool down, I'm gonna start thawing my puff pastry. Now, make sure that your puff pastry are thawed because it'll be hard for us to mold them, diba? So, we'll wait for about maybe 10 minutes and then babalikan ko kayo. Okay, so our fruit filling is now done and it has cooled down. Now it's time to assemble. So I've already thawed my puff pastry and they actually sell it in this shape, in this size, and they also have it ng rectangular. So it's up to you if you want to do pocket pies or you want to do turnover kind of pie size, you can do that. So it's up to you. If you want to make it nice and cute, you can reshape it and make it smaller, all right? So I have here my puff pastry. It's thawed, and all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add my filling right here in the middle. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit more, and I want to do a triangle shape. And I have here my fork, and I'm going to be sealing all the edges using the fork. So you just have to be careful of not putting too much filling because you don't like it, you know, na lumalabas siya sa side, diba? So seal it. Oops. Seal it there. And then you will have to get a knife, a smaller one, sorry. Pero sanay naman ako sa knife. And you just have to make an insertion so that when you bake it, steam comes off and niluluto yung loob. Alright? And then, basic egg wash. You have here 1 egg, beat it, and add a tablespoon of water. And this way, when you bake your pie, it's going to be nice and golden brown. The egg wash will help do that. Alright? So I'm going to do the rest of my puff pastry. I'm going to do a mix of the apple pie and the peach mango pie. I'll make vertical lines for the apple pie and an X for my peach mango so I know kung anong pie ang nasa loob. Di ba? Guys, what I was telling you about kanina, dito ako excited sa tikiman portion. But of course, I wouldn't be so honest with you if I did the taste testing when I actually have a cold and I don't really taste anything right now. Buti na lang, I have friends who came here today to watch Portia at home, you know. So, let's call them Nika and Ton. Kakao, yes! So, Nak, sanay si Nika. Sanay si Nika. Nak, so, napasubo ba kayo?
I know, yes.
Okay, napasubo. Pero okay lang yan. So,
exciting.
Ayan, basta sabihin niyo lang, it's good, ha? So, I made apple pie and peach mango, di ba? So, yung mukhang stingray na 2 vertical lines is the apple pie. And the other one with the X is the peach mango pie. So, tama-tama dalawa sila. So, one can try the apple and the other one can try the peach mango.
Yep. Okay,
Sure, sige. So,
We'll
Nika, which one do you like to try?
I'll get the
Peach
mango.
mango. Okay.
This one is the
And then this, yeah, that's
Ooh,
the
looks so
apple
good.
pie. Yeah. Fresh from the bacon. Fresh off from the oven. Talagang
Yeah.
kalalabas lang namin. So,
It's very soft.
sanay na sanay si Nika talaga. I love it. She's so charming. And lahat na ganda ni Nika. Oh,
Yeah.
diba?
Try it na.
Sige, go ahead. It might be piping hot. Tingnan mo, may init talaga kasi may smoke pa. Is it hot? It's hot! Pagin tissue!
It's very good.
Yeah, but is it hot? O, ton ako. Kailangan may, may emosyon.
Oo.
Dapat may papikit-pikit.
Ang sarap nga.
Pero-
mainit.
Baka hindi niyo pa masyado but the good thing about this, diba, we didn't put too much sugar. Diba
Yes,
napanood
yes,
That's
natin?
what I was gonna say. It's not sweet. It's
Yeah.
very tasteful.
Yes.
And this one you can really taste the apple.
Yes. So,
It's so good.
at saka hindi siya mushy, not
Yes.
mushy.
Yes, that's true.
And what I like about it is that we actually know what we put inside.
Yes.
Mhm.
That's
And we
true.
did not deep fry it, and yet it still tastes so good, right?
Yeah.
So did I mention to you na pwede nyo siyang, let's say when you make this, you do your pies, and you can just put it inside your freezer. And then
Yeah.
if you have a guest at home,
That's a really good idea.
just pop it in the oven for 10 minutes and you already have freshly baked pastry. Ah, diba? Saya-saya. Yay! Thank you so much naman tasted the pies kasi parang hindi kayo maniniwala sa akin or sa base, diba? So thank you, Nika. And thank you,
Thank
Tom.
you.
Thank you for visiting. Thank you. You know, that is like the most spontaneous episode we've done ever. As talaga hindi namin naisip talaga that we will be having friends who will be taste testing our pie. So guys, thank you so much for watching our episode. This has been really a fun recipe to make and it's so easy. Napakadali lang and medyo budget-friendly din siya, di ba? So guys, thank you so much. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, to subscribe, and of course, to click that bell button. And if you have comments or suggestions, or if you have recipes that you want me to make for you, just comment below. Thank you so much, and I'm gonna see you again on my next episode. Bye!